That third expand really paying for itself now for the Zerg player, and only 2 Stalkers left. We do have more Stalkers back at the base of BlaDe, but he will leave those back. He's got a little stacked defense with the Photon Cannon right here. And just look at this massive group of just fighters right here. We have Roaches. We have the Hydralist out. Couple old Zerglings hanging out someplace out here. There is an observer out here checking this out, and I don't know how BlaDe is actually going to come back from this at this particular point, because if PhlOx actually pushed out right now, he could crush BlaDe at this point of the game. Let's see here. What do we got coming on? We got another Colossus coming out, so he is going to go back for the 2 Colossus and Stalker Sentry mix to get his little ball rolling again. I don't know if that's actually going to be enough, and he might actually want to try to go for some maybe Void Rays or something to take care of these Roaches, which I believe, or even Immortals, because Immortals will tear right through Roaches. But spending all the money he's spending on these Colossus, he really can't afford it at this point. If we look at his income count, he's only got 160. He's still sitting on 2 base, and right now at this point, he needs to take one of these expansions down here, because with this map control that PhlOx has right here in the center with these watchtowers, if you look down on the minimap, either here or here would be the only site that PhlOx doesn't have. And really, if he just shoved a little probe right through there, I believe he'd be okay, because he did take out the Overlord that was on this high ground, so he would not actually see it right there. Now we have 4 bases up for the Zerg player PhlOx. He does have his gas down, and he will go ahead and drone that up as well. If we look at the actual unit count right here, we have 32 Roaches, 4 Hydralists, 2 Zerglings compared to, oh, and he does have an Immortal on the field now. 1 Immortal, 2 Colossus, 15 Stalkers, and 3 Sentries. In my opinion, right now, if we have a big major battle happen, as long as the Zerg player keeps on pumping out reinforcements, and right now he has the ability to pump out as many reinforcements as he wants to pump out. He has 4 Queens as well, 1 for each base, continuing to inject. And here comes some Corruptors here to help fend off against those Colossi. And let's see, it looks like BlaDe will move out to the center of the map once again. He does have a probe coming up for doing a forward pylon for reinforcements for him. I don't know. His economy is building up, so he did work on his probes. He still only has 41 probes. Really needs to work on that more, I believe. If this game goes any further, get another base, get those probes saturated. But it looks like PhlOx is kind of he's seen that attack on that Zergling there at the watchtower. He will move forward, and here we go with an epic battle now in the center of the map. I'm just going to leave it right here and let this play out. The Corruptors target firing down on those Colossus. They will go down. BlaDe needs to get those Immortals around the edge to really do some damage to those Roaches, but they are not. They're kind of stuck in the back with those Stalkers having an awesome concave, and it's the same thing with the arc on PhlOx as well. And there is the GG from BlaDe. PhlOx will take this, and let me just back this up a little bit and just show you. Let me go back to right here in the game and actually pause it, and let's look at where we're at right now. BlaDe has 105 supply at this particular point, okay? And then if we go over here to PhlOx, he has 480 and another expansion coming down. As soon as this happens, that is where he just started just steamrolling, or he could have steamrolled even now anything that BlaDe had. So that's something that really I wanted to point out there. But this was an amazing battle. But the map control, and I have to hammer this in my head as well. If you see both of the towers and the placement of the Overlords, he even had this back door covered right here. Didn't have an Overlord back here, which really wasn't necessary. Really nowhere to go back here. So that right there, just by Chair-Zong or PhlOx, from him, that right there is an impressive Zerg player in my opinion. Are there better out there? Of course there are. But this right here, you could really tell that he's put in work on his StarCraft II and his Zerg play. And it's players like this that in the future are going to come up, and these will be the next pros that we see on the scene with gameplay like that, because I love seeing Zerg being able to steamroll Protoss, because that is so hard to do when Protoss goes for those gates into Robo and then getting the Colossus out. Colossus really, really hard to deal with. You saw an example of how you could deal with it. Get your burrow tech up, maybe burrow up and do a little flank like he did with the roaches on the first encounter with them. Push forward with some Hydralisks in the front and a couple of roaches and Zerglings. Try to get a good surround. Those Zerglings did have speed tech up on them, so that was awesome. And I'm gonna leave it right there. I'll actually put a link to the replay if you want to get this yourself and watch it, because this was an impressive game. And I know I'm not the best to be all end all. There are many other casters out there. Day 9, I am not, but just an amazing game here. I guess I'm easily impressed. I don't know. But this right here was just impressive. So remember, everybody out there, no matter if it's StarCraft 2 or RuneScape, it is a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun.